What's good, family? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the importance of silence. Now, I had already made a video like this in the past, but inside of that video, I missed out two very important key details that I feel like I should share with y'all. So, if you haven't watched that video, I suggest you go watch it. And if you don't want to watch it, that's fine. That's cool. I'll recap it for you. Basically, what I said in that video was, I tend to be more of a quiet person because I like to observe. And I was explaining how when you're more quiet, you can tune more into your higher self and you can tune more into your soul. And it's easier to distinguish the voice of your ego and the voice of your higher self when you are silent. And basically, I was just explaining different reasons for why you would want to be silent, why it would benefit you. And yeah, I missed out two very important key details, and I feel like I should add it inside of this video. So, number one being, oh man, of course I forget them as soon as I press record, but hold on. Give me a second to remember. Alright, so the number one reason why you should practice silence is because people like a mystique. People like a mystery. You may be asking, what do you mean by that? Why do people like a mystery? Why do people like a mystique? Well, let me ask you. If you were to find out the ending of a movie before it even ended, would you still want to watch the movie? If you knew how the TV show ended, would you still want to watch the TV show? If you knew every single thing about a person, would you still even want to get to know that person? And I'm only asking you these things because that's what a mystery is. Not knowing the outcome, not knowing who that person is, what that person's about. And why do people like mystiques? Why do people like mysteries? Because it's a chance for you to explore. It's a chance for you to learn. It's a chance for you to get insight, whether it's from a movie, whether it's from a person, whether it's from a TV show. It's a chance for you to really open yourself up to another world. And the best thing about it is you don't know what to expect. Alright, and people like not knowing what to expect. People like going into something without any expectation. So that is why I believe that people like a mystique. And that is why I believe you should be silent so that you can have this mystique. And let me say this before I go any further. Everything that I'm saying inside this video, everything that I'm explaining, everything that I'm sharing with y'all, this is all based off of my experiences. This is all based off of the way that I see life. This is just the way I am naturally, alright? I don't know if it's just because of my zodiac sign. I am a Gemini, so I don't know if it has anything to do with being a Gemini. Because I know Gemini has the twin, the split personality, or not the split personality, but I know the Gemini has two personalities or whatever. And that I believe because you can see that displayed inside my videos. There's some videos where, I'm off the roof, I'm jumping, I'm energetic, I'm full of life, I'm full of energy. I like to make you guys laugh. And there's some videos where I'm like this, where I'm just cool, calm, collected, and I just want to get the message out. So when it comes to having that split personality for a Gemini, that I believe, but I don't know if being silent has anything to do with being a Gemini. I don't know if it does. Let me know if it does. I might have to do my own research on that. But yeah, this is just the way I am. I don't put on a facade. I don't try to act a certain way. This is just how I naturally am. I'm a natural observer. I'm a natural silent person. I'm a natural person that just thinks before they speak. This is just how, I don't know if it was just because of the circumstances that I grew up with. I don't know if it's because of the people I grew up around with. I don't know if it's because of the environment I grew up around. I don't know, it's probably a combination of all those things. But yeah, with all that to the side, I just wanted to make myself clear, like, this is not something that I wouldn't be telling you guys to do something that I wouldn't do. That's what I'm trying to say. So the second reason for why you would want to be more silent, give me a second, I gotta remember again. Oh, I'm not sure whether or not I said this in the last video, and I'm hoping I didn't, because if I did, I'm gonna be pretty upset with myself. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm gonna watch both those videos back as soon as I'm done pressing record. But the last and final reason for why you would want to practice silence is because the information you put out there can come back to bite you in the ass. Especially the information that you share with people. All right, you got to be very mindful and very aware of the things that you are telling people. You got to be very mindful of the things that you are just saying out loud. All right, because like I said, the information that you put out there can be used against you, can come back to bite you in the ass, whether you know it or not. It could be 5 years down the line, it could be 10 years down the line, it could be 20 years down the line. Hell, it could be the very moment you apply to have your own business. It could be the very moment you apply to, have your own credit card. As soon as you try to do those things, an allegation about you comes out. You know what I'm saying? This is just different examples, and this happens. This happens in real life. There's people out there that want to see others fall, and they will shoot them down when they find the perfect opportunity to. So, and I like to use this example a lot. Those y'all that have ever listened to hip hop, I'm sure you guys remember the rapper Pop Smoke. Now, assuming that he didn't play a different role, assuming that he actually died, assuming that none of the conspiracies out there, and I don't want to call it conspiracy theories, because that's just, oh, hey, yo, look at this dog. It just ran across the screen. It just ran across my feet. That was kind of dope. But like I was saying, assuming that Pop Smoke's actually dead, you saw the way he died. He posted his address on a story while trying to flex his, jewelry, or flex the clothes that he bought. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. The information you put out there can be used against you. The information you put out there can bite you in the ass. He just so happened to put his address out there, and now look what happened to him. You see what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And that's why I don't even like to go on social media, because I realize that there's people out there that sit on their phones hours and hours stalking your page, stalking everything you do, watching everything you do. For those of y'all that have Snapchat, you know about the snap maps. You know there's people out there stalking you. You know there's people out there opening up that snap map and trying to find somebody. I don't know why, but we live in a generation, they programmed us to care too much about other people instead of caring more about ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad, but it's the way it is, and that's why I'm here, because I want to speak my truth and help people see what I see. So, and I want to say this too. Being silent doesn't mean that you're scared. Being silent doesn't mean that you're a pussy. Being silent doesn't mean that you're a bitch, all right? Don't take any of these things, like, don't take if somebody calls you any of those things, don't take it serious, all right? Because nine times out of 10, that person can't even stay silent inside their own head for 10 minutes without getting thoughts of, self-esteem issues, without getting thoughts of, beating themselves up. So don't take those things, to heart. Because 9 times out of 10, the people that say, oh, why are you being quiet? You're such a pussy. Oh, why are you so silent? Why are you so quiet? Why are you so closed off? Are you scared? 9 times out of 10, the same people calling you scared, they're scared inside their own head. They can't even stay quiet. They can't even listen to the voice inside their head, because that voice inside their head is constantly beating them up, is constantly talking bad on them. All right, so yeah. And I want to say this as well. When it comes to speak, when it's your time to speak, when you feel like it's your time to speak, when you feel like you have to say something, then say it. When you're trying to stand up for yourself, if you see somebody trying to downplay your name, tease you, poke you around a little bit, stand up for yourself. I'm not saying always remain silent. I'm not saying remain silent when it's your time to express yourself. When it's time to express yourself, express yourself. That's what I do. This is exactly what I do. I'm silent majority of my day, but when I feel like it's time to express myself, I come on to YouTube and I express myself. And then I press record, I upload it to YouTube, and I go on about my day, you know? So when it's time to express yourself, when it's time to say something, when you feel like the soul needs to speak, then let the soul speak, all right? So with all that being said, if y'all let this video motivated, if y'all let this video inspired, or if you let this video a better person, then I did my part. Other than that, peace, love, positivity. I love y'all. Take care of yourself. Get outside today in nature. I love y'all. Peace.